Okay. Now, first off, I'm going to admit I have the best friggin' job in the world. I do, and I am blessed, and I am thankful I get to do what I'm doing right now. So, everybody, on the count of three, give me some applause. Look at all of these beautiful faces. This is the 2025 Conscious Life Expo. We've had an amazing weekend. It's now Sunday night. Have you guys had the most amazing weekend ever? I swear. I've been hosting this event. We were just talking about this earlier. I've been hosting, I said 10 years, 12 years. But everybody here, the staff and our friends who have been here through all of this, we know, 1 year to the next. Give yourself a round of applause. This is the best Conscious Life Expo we have ever had. Give it up. Not joking. All right. So let's get straight to it. You don't care about me. I get that. What's going on? Stop. So I got to do some house cleaning. This is what we're going to do. Okay? This is the rules for the night. April, please stand up. Where's April? Everybody say hi to April. April is your best friend. April is going to walk up this aisle throughout the show tonight, and she's going to pick out who's going to ask questions. All right? Now, we can facilitate things faster if you come up to me right now with $100 bills. And so, April, one more time, is going to walk and see who is vibing, right? Okay, so if you get the golden ticket, Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory going down, you're going to get 2 questions. 2. And that's according to April. April, we cool with that? You said 2. What that doesn't include is the story about your alien abduction and anal probe that happened last night here at the Conscious Life Expo. I want everybody to have the opportunity to ask Bashar a question. So let's show some respect for everybody here. Let's have fun, right? But get to the point, and more information comes out of Bashar, the more questions that are asked. Are you guys hip to what I'm saying? Okay, because really, honestly, nobody wants to hear about your anal probing last night here at the Conscious Life Expo. But let me tell you what happened to me. Another time. So, we are going to line up on this wall. If you get the golden ticket, you're going to step over here. Everybody say hi to Olivia. That's Olivia. Olivia doesn't play. Telling you right now. So, Olivia is going to help you. I'll be over here too. Assist you up. 2 questions. Let's move on. Yes, yeah. You're going to walk out. And so we're going to have assistants at the front and the back of the line. So, are we all clear? It's all simple, right? Yes? Come on. Okay. Dang. So, with that, you ready? No, you're not. I said, are you ready? Whoa. See, that was Bashar telling me to take a seat. The 2025 Conscious Life Expo welcomes Mr. Daryl Anka. Love you.
Am I on? Can you hear me? Hello? Okay. All the way in the back, yeah? Thank you all for coming today. I really deeply appreciate it. Let's have some fun, not knock over the water. Yes. And she's going to pick the people first. I just get right into it because I'm getting fuzzy already here. All right, so.
You are raise your hand. And then what will happen is we will hand you a golden ticket.
Stand by.
So if you're interested in asking Bashar a question, raise your hand. You'll be given a golden ticket, and then you'll be lining up over here. And please, after you ask your question, when you come up to the front, they'll adjust the mic for you. And if you would exit that way so you're not walking in front of the camera and Bashar, okay? So thank you, and okay. One moment. This gentleman right there. We need some guys.
Right hand, my guy.
Get some in the front, too.
I asked the first question. First time everybody here knows I'm in the front.
We forgot to count. Okay, good. I think that's it for now. We'll see how many you have left, okay? Yes.
You are trouble.
Well, you're very... I know, I go fast. I'm thinking, why did you...
Okay.
That's it for now.
Do you have another ticket?
You all set?
We're all set, Daryl. You guys ready? You guys ready? Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Here we go.
All right. All right, everyone, a little quiet, please. Once again, thank you for being here. Please have a good time. I will see you later. Let's say good day to you this day of your time. How are you all? All right. Such a lively crowd. But in actual fact, such a deadly crowd. And the reason we say this is because you are all actually already dead. Understand that what we mean is that your natural state is of spirit. You have never left the spirit realm. That's your home. That's your natural state. You are dreaming that you've left. You are pretending that you've left. That's what physical reality is. So there is no reason to fear death because you're already dead. You are all still in the spirit realm. The idea is that a soul will decide to have a certain experience for the purpose of its own growth, and it will concentrate that idea as vibrations down into the center of its being. And at the center of its being, it will, in a sense, crystallize those vibrations, densify those vibrations, to create within the sphere of the soul a concept called the physical personality that then has an experience that you call physical reality, where time and space are created differently in order for you to experience the process of change, the process of creation, so that you can forget who you are in order to remember who you are from a new point of view, a new discovery, a new perspective. But the soul remains, and everything that is happening in physical reality is happening within it. So it is more accurate to say, rather than that your body has a soul, that your soul has a body. Again, you never leave the spirit realm. We are all there right now. So, understand that when you have an experience, such as astral projection or a near-death experience, it is simply that densified, crystallized personality seed at the center of the soul softening a bit back out to something closer to the diameter of the original spherical soul, so that you are closer to the vibration, the full vibration of that soul. And when you densify again, as you return, quote unquote, to your body, as you return your focus to the idea of the physical reality experience, the soul remains and functions as what you now call your higher mind, your higher self. That is the higher mind. It is your soul, speaking to you through energy, through vibrations, that you as a physical being sense and translate and experience as the sensation you call passion, love, curiosity, excitement. That is your soul speaking to you in energy terms. As we have said, the whole point of allowing yourself to create this physical focus within your soul is to act on that passion, because action is the language of physical reality. But always remember that as you expand your consciousness, what's happening is that you are softening that focus, softening that densification, relaxing it a bit, and allowing yourself to expand a little bit more out toward the diameter of the sphere that is your soul, the energy sphere that you are, the reflection of all that is that you are. So, in this gathering, all your souls are present, all your physical minds are present, or at least most of you. And the idea is to begin to remember that you've never left spirit, so that you can sense more keenly the communication from the soul self that is still in spirit, so that you can open up to be guided more easily, more clearly by that soul self, the higher mind, that allows you to then more effortlessly move through the life plan that you have created, the blueprint you have created to experience for your soul's growth. Taking that malleable clay and refining it and firing it into the ceramic of your physical experience that the soul will always keep, will always remember, and will always be a part of who and what you are as a unique reflection and a unique aspect of all that is. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Are you applauding yourselves? So, we thank you for allowing us to share this idea, this perspective with you this day of your time. And in my ancient language, I ask you, Iski teveo atua, how may I be of help? Please begin with your questions and dialogues if you wish.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
I'm nervous.
You are full of nerves. So that's
First
not
off,
surprising.
We want to thank you for being here tonight. It's such a privilege to have you with us. So on behalf of everybody here, thank you.
It is our passion, our pleasure, and our honor.
2 questions, really quick. It seems that our government here in the United States has lied to us about yourself and ET contact and communication. It seems to be shifting. Are they hiding something? Or are they, not you, are they about to make an announcement?
You will be publicly introduced to extraterrestrials within the next 5 years.
From them.
From different sources. And from us as well.
Fair enough. Second question, and thank you for that. Second question. We've always felt divided. We've always felt fear. It doesn't matter about where you are on the planet. Today, we can touch it, we can feel it. Why are we being divided, and why is there so much anger, and what can we do about it?
This is the splitting prism we have talked about. The idea that you are splitting into different realities based on your strongest belief systems. So you are bringing it all onto the table so that you can see more clearly what it is you prefer and what it is you do not. When you manifest something that you objectively do not prefer, that is not vibrationally compatible with who you truly are, then by staying in a positive state, or at the very least a neutral state, you can learn the lesson from it more clearly by contrast of what it is you do prefer, and then are more capable of taking action on that clarity in the direction that you do prefer to allow yourself to experience and shift to the version of Earth eventually that is more reflective of who you truly believe yourself to be. So you're being given an opportunity by using the darkness to see more clearly the light within.
You make it sound so simple. Is it really that easy?
Yes. You are the ones that make it more difficult.
Bashar, that was good. Thank you.
You are welcome. Aveo.
Hello,
And to you, good day,
my name is Nachal Mashiach.
if you insist.
I'm originally from Israel.
All right.
I moved here 18 years ago, and I had my awakening 6 years ago. And after my awakening, I had my hand shaking, getting channeling. And a couple of years ago, when the war started, I went to Israel, and I realized that I have a calling to do healing to the people there.
All right.
And
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. And since then, I'm feeling that my soul is there and my body is here. And here I have 2 kids, I'm divorced, and I'm feeling that my calling is to go there. And I have my businesses here. And I have all the time these doubts and fears how to do that, because my huge calling is to go and do my healing to people there.
Do you understand that if you act on your passion and stay in the vibration of your passion, anything in your life that's truly important will be a part of it somehow? Synchronicity will bring you the opportunities, the circumstances, and the situations to allow it to all fit together and all work out. You have to understand that that's how synchronicity, as the organizing principle of physical reality, works. It will leave nothing important out. So it will create opportunities that will be designed to make sure everything important in your life is included in that if you stay in the vibration of your passion and act on it purely. Do you understand?
Yes. And I have my second question. So the first time that I went to Israel, and it was like I got a sign, and it was miracles. In 10 days I had amazing miracles, and the last day I met my twin flame there.
All right.
And she's living over there and living over here, and that long relationship very challenges, and I have a lot of, I think, shadow that coming to that relationship, and I want to know if she's the one.
Anyone that comes into your life at that moment is the one. So, don't put too much of an emphasis on it having to be a certain kind of label. The idea is that there are no accidents, and everyone that comes into your life that is important to you is at that moment the one. It's that each one will deliver something different to help you become more of who you are, as theoretically you do the same for them. Does that answer your question?
Correct.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good day, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
I just want to ask you about an experience I had. It was a little embarrassing. Went to Washington to see the citizens' hearings, the hearings for UFO disclosure. It was really exciting, sort of, gathering. We were in Congress and got up really early, 4 in the morning, and then I went back home, had to take a train to New York, rested on my couch, and then I felt, while I was sleeping, the material under me changed, and I was back in Washington at the place I had slept the night before. So it felt like I teleported, but is that what happened to me?
Not exactly.
Okay.
The idea is that as you expand your consciousness, you may find that different moments in space and time will bleed into one another, will sort of mesh together, so that you may feel that you are in two places at once.
So that's what it felt like.
Yes.
I heard someone call my name, but
Yes, that was you.
I knew it sounded familiar. Okay. Next question. I love following the formula. I'm here at this expo because it is my highest excitement. I go, meet 100 people, go to all the workshops, all the speakers, and I'm full of excitement and joy. And at the end of the day, I'm exhausted. I just have to sleep. It's so. Why, if I'm following my highest excitement to its utmost, do I feel so tired at the end of the day?
Because you're probably doing too much. Because again, remember, the formula is that you act on your passion based on what you are truly able to do. It's not about forcing yourself to do more things. It's about trusting the timing and letting synchronicity be the organizing principle that delivers to you in perfect timing what you actually need to take care of or be involved in that day. And at the end of the day, what doesn't happen naturally, what doesn't fall into the organization that synchronicity brings you, did not need to be done that day.
Instead of pushing for it.
Instead of pushing, because you don't have to push.
That's the exhaustion. It's like,
Yes.
Okay.
Anytime you feel overwhelmed, you know that you are not actually in the flow of your passion, and not knowing that synchronicity will bring you everything you need during the course of that day until you reach the point where you are excited about going to sleep.
It is, exactly. Well, it is a very, very exciting place. Wouldn't you agree, being here at this expo?
Absolutely.
That's why we're here. Thank you, Bashar.
Yes.
Hi Bashar, how are you?
And good day to you. I am perfect, and you?
I am very well, thank you.
All right.
Thank you for being here with us today.
It is my passion and my pleasure.
So my first question is, lately I've been opening portals and entities come into them, and they've been attaching to me. I know it's up to me not to let them in. But
There is no entities that can attach to anyone in that way. That's an old-fashioned, outdated way of interpreting the idea that your energy vibration is matching the frequency of something you don't prefer. Remember, the only thing any of you can ever experience is your own energy. But when you modify your frequency to match something you don't prefer, because you are used to looking at things from a three-dimensional perspective, you make the assumption that that thing has come to you into your reality and attached itself to you, but what you're feeling is your own energy at that lower vibration. So you have to ask yourself, why would I choose to match the frequency of something I don't prefer? What are you getting out of doing that?
Perfect. Thank you. That's a really, really good answer.
Oh, thank you very much.
No, it makes sense to me. It does make sense.
All right. This is just physics. It's nothing mysterious. It's how energy works.
But are they subconscious programs that are letting me match that frequency?
They could be in your unconscious and subconscious mind and could represent belief systems that your subconscious is bringing to you to deal with, to allow you to overcome them, to transform them. These could be the challenges that you set up for yourself on your life path. But the idea is that doesn't mean that other entities aren't real. It doesn't mean they don't exist. It's just that your belief system is getting you to think you have to match a frequency of something else that doesn't work for you, that doesn't represent who you truly are. You have to understand you're always in control. You're always in charge. Even when you create a scenario where it seems like you're not in control, you're controlling that. That's the paradox. So, understand the only energy you ever always feel is your own, but you can make it seem as if you are feeling other people's energy by matching their frequency for whatever purposes, negative or positive. Does that help you?
It's beautiful. Thank you. It really helps.
You are welcome.
My second question is about med beds. Are these the quantum vortexes, or what can you tell us about these so-called med beds that are supposed to heal everything and everything?
It is, again, like anything in physical reality, what we term a permission slip. The idea is the old-fashioned idea in class that when you needed to leave the classroom to go in the hallway, the teacher would give you a permission slip to let the hall monitors know that you were okay being in the hallway. Well, any physical object, any discipline, any tool is a permission slip that you have created to give yourself to make it okay to change your energy, to be something more. So if it works for you, it's because you have a belief that that particular permission slip is aligned with your belief system in such a way that it will allow you the freedom to give yourself permission to expand and be more of who you are. That's why things will work for some people and not for others. But everything is valid if it is something that you're attracted to. The attraction is usually representative of the fact that it will work with your belief system, at least for now. You may change your mind later and say, this no longer feels correct for me. You may look for another permission slip. Now, of course, the ultimate realization is that you're the one making the change anyway, that you are the ultimate permission slip. But for now, if you feel you need assistance by utilizing some object, some discipline, some tool in physical reality, that's fine. Just understand you're the one making the changes, not the thing that you're using.
Thank you very much.
You are very welcome.
Hi, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
And to you. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome.
So my first question, I know that last year you spoke of years of contact, that there will be new channelers coming forward. I'm one of those.
All right.
And I have been contacted by a variety of groups, beings, who are saying that we're some of the first to connect with them. And I'm curious, what would you suggest or recommend to help us bring in that information, ground it, and integrate and
Are you channeling for other people?
Yes.
All right, well, keep practicing.
Okay.
You will refine. Synchronicity will guide you. Whatever you're in contact with will guide you. More will come through when you're ready for it. All you have to do is keep doing it. It's like playing an instrument on your planet. Practice, practice, practice.
Beautiful, thank you. My second question. So I am beginning my practice, and this is pretty vulnerable.
Why is it vulnerable in the negative sense?
No, just it feels very close to me. So it feels that what I am attempting to share,
Yes.
it feels as though I am struggling to receive, or that
Well, that's because you have an insistence or an expectation about what it is you're supposed to be doing. You have to let all of that go. Sometimes you may get nothing, and that has to be okay. You have to understand that whoever you have attracted that is asking the questions, that's what they maybe need to receive at that particular moment, is nothing. Or you may wonder whether or not the information is accurate. It doesn't matter. You are doing your best. You are doing it with a positive intention. You are doing it with the intention to help and be of assistance, I assume. Yes?
Yes.
So just let whatever comes through or whatever doesn't come through, and let it be okay. You can always use a disclaimer. Look, I'm practicing. We may get something, we may get nothing. This is just fun. But you're giving me an opportunity to continue to practice. Let's see what happens. No expectation, no insistence, no assumption. So remove the weight from your shoulder and everything will flow more easily.
Wonderful. I was actually asking a little bit more around this dichotomy between service of self and service to others.
Service to others is service to self because you're part of the whole that you're serving, and therefore the whole can serve you. Serving yourself cuts you off from the whole. So serving the whole serves you. That's how it works.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good evening, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
Thank you. My name is Cleansed.
All right, if you say so.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we get to do. We make ourselves up in every day and every breath.
Yes.
On this planet here called Earth. Been on a long mission here for 6.34 trillion of Earth years in 6 cycles, and I've been witness to many things upon this planet, but what I have not been in witness to is a commonality in a language that goes past symbology and mathematics on this planet that prevails in a way that brings us to our empathetic bodies and a symbology that emerges from that language and primarily to reground humanity.
Are you talking about
I am.
telepathy?
Empathy, yes, but
Telepathy.
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 Tele-empathy.
Yes.
Telling the empathy, yes, with language of writing and spoken language besides the actual prevailing body itself. And the reason for even asking this or bringing this up is because I've been after this for a while. But the language and the people behind the immersion of it are not coming to the table as they've been for decades about that one subject.
So?
I'm asking you if there's something that, perhaps maybe I could adjust in my own perceptual qualities so that that appendages from the outer world will append itself to my inner worlds.
Yes. Stop in any way, shape, or form needing the outer world to change.
Perfect. Not looking for change. But can I bring development and ideals here of reflection?
You can bring whatever you wish that you're passionate about bringing. What we're simply saying is, if this is your passion, you have to do it purely with no conditions that anyone else will listen.
Absolutely. We've developed a lot of things on this planet and built a lot of technologies, including architecture. But in this process, I've often found that the people that actually administered these processes, initiated the contract, were caught up in the idea that they themselves were contracted to do and perform a mission themselves.
Yes.
This arrangement of seeing the edge of the paper, the quill, the ink, and being all the scribe and that which is scribed a number of times over, how can I be in witness to myself and the prevailing aspects beyond the astral and etheric planes of the terrestrial being here to be a cosmic sentient being, actualized in the performance of embodiment, here now with you, equal in one measure, and inseparable? Please, answer that.
Again, follow your passion. Follow the formula that we've shared with all of you.
Then I'm in it. I'm done.
That's it.
Thank you. I appreciate you 1,000%. I love you very much.
And you as well.
Thank you for chance to the.
One moment.
Thank you for.
Good day.
Good day. Yeah, thank you for the chance to ask you. So, in 2019, I took your personal session. Then, at that time, I told you I was basing my work on triangles. You agreed that triangles are the fundamental of everything.
Yes, triangles, tetrahedrons are the underlying template of physical reality.
Then I have been pursuing triangles ever since for 60 years. Then I realized that even with the same triangle, the right triangle based on Taoist theorem is the key. The Taoist theorem? Taoist, Taoist theorem. That is a nice, the cycle, what's the dimension, then diameter is, at the time, the angle is always 90 degrees.
No, not always. It depends on which dimension you approach it from.
Don't look at me.
Okay. The next question. By making hypotenuse and hypotenuse of in the triangular ruler set, by making the hypotenuse and the hypotenuse long lengths and long lengths of the set is the same, the square is the same, then I found that I could mathematically prove sacred geometry and explain natural sciences.
All right, do you have a question?
Yeah, so that is, those were the correct?
From your point of view, from that one exercise, from that dimensional perspective, yes. But there are others that you need to explore as well to expand your work. Look to the tetrahedron.
So my work is correct?
From your angle, from your perspective, from your approach, for right now, yes, it is correct. But it's limited. You must expand it. Look to the tetrahedron to expand your work.
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Bashar,
To you, good day.
thank you. From the place that you're from, what is your perspective when you look back at us and how we live this rat race 9 to 5 and we're searching for this meaning and we need the job titles, we need the career, we need the house. Can
It
you
is
offer me
extremely humorous.
How is that thought process upside down and how do we get that right side up?
By following the formula that we've shared with all of you. That's why we give it to you. It's an instruction manual for how you can create your reality in a way that serves you in a positive sense. So just follow the instruction manual and everything will be right side up.
Where's that instruction manual?
Act on your passion, number 1. Act on it to the best you can, taking it as far as you can till you can take it no further, number 2. Act on it with no assumption or insistence as to what the outcome should look like, number 3. Number 4, stay in a positive state no matter what happens. Number 5, examine your belief systems and let go of the fear-based and negative ones. When you do that, it opens up a whole array of tools that work automatically for you. Just follow that formula. Now, yes, we can go into more detail at a certain point about what each and every one of those 5 points means. We understand that we're giving you a simplified version of it right now. But we have delivered this many times. There are many, many recordings of this. All you have to do is understand how to use each of those parts of the formula, all of them together, precisely, fully, and when you apply it to your life, everything turns around.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Next question. Why is physical death so scary? And
Because you think you're going to be annihilated and you don't realize, as I said in the beginning of this conversation, that you're actually already dead. This is the afterlife.
Thank you.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
I have been receiving a lot of information since I'm little, but I never knew how to manage it or basically understand it until I was probably 45.
Still young.
Yeah, no. But anyways, so a few years ago, I was driving with my son over here in LA, and then I'm always looking at the skies since I'm little, watching the stars, and it has been my curiosity. And we're driving, and then I see an aircraft, and then above the aircraft there is a firebolt going along the aircraft at the same time. at a certain moment, the fireball stopped, and then the aircraft continued.
Yes.
And then stayed right there. So my son and I we got off the car, and then we just stayed right there watching.
All right.
And until it just resolved in about 2 or 3 seconds later.
Yes.
So my question on that is, was that the beginning of my contract, or did I start my contract before that?
Your contract began at birth, but that's part of your life path to have perceived and expanded your consciousness so that your senses can start to perceive a lot of the interdimensional traffic that's around your planet all the time. A lot of things are happening that you haven't seen before, but now you're beginning to see them.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
Thank
Well,
you.
then that's a marker for you to understand that you're at a certain point in the expansion of your consciousness. Because not everyone can see those things. Not yet.
I have seen a lot more, but it would be too long to explain that right now. Thank you. My second question would be, how many kids do I have in reality?
Do you mean hybrid children?
Yeah,
A few.
how many?
A few more than a few. Understand, when you say, how many hybrid children do I have, it depends upon the amount of your DNA that may have been used in the creation of them as to whether or not you could say they are, quote unquote, yours. Because DNA is spread among hundreds, if not thousands, of hybrids. Usually when we say, well, maybe those that contain about 15 to 20% of your DNA, then you can consider them to be your hybrid children, so to speak. And that's usually a number of somewhere between 15 to 27, on average.
Okay, but you don't have a number for me.
I just gave you a number.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
Pleasure.
Bashar, excuse me, I have to do what we call on this planet a PSA, a public service announcement. Is that okay?
Of course.
Thank you so much. I want to remind everybody in here, there is absolutely no video to be shot. Are we cool? No voice recording. Are we clear? Because you know what? Let's show some respect. Okay? All right. You don't want me. No, you don't want that. Okay, so are we cool? Let's move on. Thank you so much, Bashar. Sorry for the interruption. That's
There is
how we
no
deal
need
with
to
things here on
apologize.
planet Earth. There you go.
There is no need to apologize.
Hi, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
Thank you for your service.
It is our passion and our pleasure. Please speak up and be bold so that all may hear what you have to share.
So I've been in practice for 23 years, being born with abilities that are called many different names.
Yes.
And,
Well, what do you call it?
Oh, transdimensional physician.
All right.
So
Is that what it says on your shingle?
No, it says medical intuitive shaman.
All right. Close enough.
From my people.
Yes.
So anyway, I loved this time period in my life when I worked with children, and I would hear them telepathically, but it would blow my mind when they could hear me. This is a rarity because usually adults don't talk back to you telepathically.
But you said the children
The
were.
children did.
Yes.
Yeah. But I no longer work with those children. I've gone back to school, life happened.
Yes.
And lately I've been getting this message, which I would love clarity on, that perhaps I should go back to business intuitive, venture capitalists that actually care about the planet, permaculture and healing from that perspective.
Yes. Well, what stops you from following your passion?
Well, which one? See, I have many.
Again, your passion comes in forms that may excite you, but they don't necessarily all have equal ability to be acted on in the same moment. And if for some reason more than one does, you might as well flip one of your coins. Because the idea is, again, you have to understand that synchronicity is the organizing principle. And if you find that two things are equally passionate, equally capable of being acted on, and you choose one particular path, if it's not the right path for you at that moment, synchronicity will turn you around through circumstance to the other path, because all of that is interconnected and interwoven. So you have to trust the way your life unfolds, but you just have to take an action in some direction so that there's some momentum that synchronicity has to work with. And sometimes when you flip that coin, you may say, all right, heads I'll take this, tails I'll do that, and you flip it and it's tails and you go, oh darn, I wish it was heads. Oh darn, I wish it was heads. And then you will know which one is more exciting for you. But if they're both truly equal, then it doesn't matter which one you decide to act on. If it's truly not what you need to be doing, synchronicity will create circumstances to become not green light synchronicity, but red light synchronicity. So that you don't do that now, even if it is representative of your passion. The green light and red light synchronicities act as guardrails to guide you on your path of what you can act on and what right now you don't need to act on. Does that help you?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
And my second question, experiencing me from where you are, what is the best question I can ask of you?
I guess that was it.
What? I don't get a second question?
That was your second question.
That's funny. Nice try. Hello, Bashar.
Andrew, you good day.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Speak up, speak up.
Okay. My background is that I publish a magazine that's been around for 50 years in Northern California, and I've been on sabbatical for the last 5 years.
Is that another planet?
Yes, to me, for sure.
All right.
I'm trying to reemerge.
Oh, all right. Get in your little spaceship and leave the planet sabbatical and come back to Earth.
Exactly. And I was looking for recommendations about that, in so much as,
Recommendations?
yes.
Such as?
Well, I'm trying to reorient my conversation, my editorial conversation, toward creating common ground. That is the name of the title of the magazine.
All right.
And I find it very challenging.
Well,
to
yes, of
think about
course.
Common ground in the.
But you set up the idea of facing challenges in your life. So it gives you the opportunity to be really creative, yes?
It does. Any other recommendations?
Other than being really creative?
Fair enough. I'm going to India now, and I'm just wondering if there's something particularly there that's going to kickstart this venture, this new.
Which city are you going to?
I'm starting at the Kumbh Mela, which is like 400 million people. That's called Allahabad.
When you considered going there, did you start with another city in your mind first?
Varanasi and
Why that one?
holy cities.
Go there first.
Indeed.
Will that do?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Doesn't answer about the challenges, but I'll be fine.
Yes, it does.
Be creative. I get it.
Be creative, be imaginative, be inspired. Allow yourself to look at the challenges, every challenge in your life, first and foremost with curiosity. Why is this happening? I wonder what I'm going to learn about this particular challenge. I wonder how I'm going to grow from facing this particular challenge. I'm so curious for this challenge to make me stretch, to make me grow, and to inspire me to think of things I've never thought of before, to serve humanity as fully as I can. That's how you face a challenge, and that's how you get through it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I look forward to it. The second question has to do with my aging mother, who's about 95, sick, and sort of toward the end, and I just asking if there's anything I should be particularly...
Love her unconditionally, and if possible, and if she's open to it, help her understand that she is choosing her time to expand back into the spirit that she is, so she can help you from that side with her unconditional love, and that your relationship will always continue. Do you understand that?
I do.
All right. Is she open to understanding that?
She's a tough customer.
Oh, another challenge you can face with curiosity.
Oh, you have no idea.
Oh, yes, I do.
Can you help me?
Your own spirit team will help you. Just call on them. Every single one of you literally have spirit guides, soul family, angelic beings, ETs, extra dimensionals. Ask them to help you. They will. Remember, you're always receiving help from them. It's not that you're not receiving help. You don't have to ask for more help than you're already getting. You just have to pay attention to the signs that are coming to you that they're using to help you with. You have to remove your expectations and insistences for how that help will come. Be open and be alert to watch for what it is that they will help you with. It may come in a very unexpected way, but they are always there to help you. So just ask them for that and ask them to be open to see the help when it comes. That's all you need to do.
Yay.
All right? You can do that before you go to sleep. All right?
Thanks ever so much.
You are ever so welcome.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
Thank you so much for all the inspiration you gave me.
It is again our passion and our pleasure.
Thank you. One of my passion is I teach music to children. And
All right.
One of the passion is through music to open their heart and share empathy, compassion through the emotion that is contained
Yes.
in the music.
Yes.
And I can do that in a private session, like I can connect and really create those moments. But when I teach in a group setting, like depending on the age group, some kids could be in the kind of just having fun or like everything has to be like a silly and then those moments like I'm having trouble finding the frequency.
All right, one moment. Do you understand that following your passion, you get to decide what works for you and what doesn't? Yes? You can ask those children if they actually wish to be there. And if they don't, send them on their way.
Yeah, I think they do love music and they want to be
I understand. So let's look at it from both perspectives. Either please ask them to go and find the way in which would work for them, and allow yourself to expand your imagination and creativity so that you can come up with new ways to attract their curiosity to pay attention and to participate in what it is you have to share. So it has to be in both directions. They have to want to be there in the way you're teaching it, and you have to use them to expand. How do I reach them? Again, this is your challenge. How can I communicate something to someone who right now is not receiving what I'm sending? How can I expand my sense and art of communication and what it is I have to share with them? You have to entice them to find out if their excitement can match what it is that you're capable of teaching. Because you can't, shall we say, compact their excitement into the lesson. You have to expand the lesson to include their excitement. Does that help you?
Yes.
All right, and if you can't do that, then say, perhaps this is not the class for you. Let them go and find what works for them. And that sometimes can also change their mind when they understand how serious you are about it.
Okay. Then my second question is about water. I feel really connected to the element of water.
Yes.
And I created a device using those super magnets with the copper pipe because water contains the memory, right? Everything.
Yes. Do you remember what we said earlier about permission slips?
Yes.
Same answer.
Okay.
If it works for you, it works for you. Yes, there are certain physical effects, but the idea is every discipline, every tool in physical reality, every object is a permission slip. It's up to your imagination to combine them in ways that work for you, that feel like it allows you to expand your energy and be more representative and give off the energy that the permission slip represents.
Okay, I was wondering like how it's different from the water that come from the very pure natural source and like those water that's been purified and also charged the energy through like scalar technology or something.
Sometimes, even though some of your instruments may not always be able to detect it, yet you do have some instruments that can, there is a subtle rearrangement of the spin of the atoms in the combination of the water at different frequencies. And the different spins of the electrons in the atoms have a different effect, permission slip-wise, on people.
Great, thank you so much.
You are so welcome. And to you, good day.
Good day. So I am struggling with finding any purpose, any passion.
How exciting for you.
Yes, it's actually not exciting at all. I just feel a deep pressure being an only child of only children and not having children and not having any kind of legacy.
Why is the legacy so important? The idea of doing something to be of service to humanity can also be a legacy. Many times when people say that they have trouble figuring out their passion, we say two different things. Number one, start simple. It doesn't have to be the grandest thing in the world. You are here today, we assume, because this was a more exciting choice than anything else you could have chosen at this moment, yes?
Yes.
Then that's representative of making a choice to follow your passion. It's only the assumption that it has to be a bigger thing that is in some ways tripping you up. At the end and the conclusion of this interaction today, you have many choices. You can talk to a friend, you can read a book, you can eat a meal, you can watch a film. Whatever it is you choose that may seem to be ordinary as a choice, pick the one that has even just a little bit more attractiveness than anything else and act on that first before anything else. See where it leads. Now, if that doesn't seem to work for you, one thing that usually always does, that we would suggest if people are having a challenge, finding something they're passionate about, is to go and volunteer to be of help to people who need it. Because it will take you out of yourself, and in serving them, you will find your passion in some way, shape, or form. I guarantee it.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And my second question that literally just left my head was...
How old are you?
Well, actually, I'm just going to ask on behalf of my friend that was sitting next to me and give her a question. My question is, how managing ADD in the brain, is that a real thing? I mean, is there something to do about that? Because I actually think that is what also leads to my purpose issue.
All right. Now, follow the channel's finger. Do you see what we are describing?
Infinity?
Yes, but following this and imagining this in your brain from one hemisphere to the next, crossing through the center of the brain, very gently back and forth will allow your neurological net to balance itself out and allow balance between the hemispheres to become something that can aid and assist you. So anytime you feel a little bit scattered or a little difficulty in focusing, imagine the infinity sign as it's moving like energy back and forth through the center of your brain, turning around in each hemisphere as a meditation for you to help you balance out, to help you focus, to help you relax, to help you feel calm and empowered to move forward. All right?
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome.
Hi, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
It's an honor to be here today.
It is an honor for us as well.
My question is a two-parter. First, is consciousness a fundamental aspect of existence?
Yes.
Or is it an emergent property?
What's the difference? What's the difference?
It's a consciousness and experience.
What's the difference? Existence is experience. Existence, let me put it this way. Do you understand that the idea of, quote unquote, the one is an unbroken, homogeneous idea in which there is nothing else? And because there is nothing else, there is no identity, there is no awareness. But a part of the one is aware of itself as opposed to the otherness. Consciousness is that which is aware of itself because it has a comparison of itself to another. So the idea is that there is a part of the one that is aware of itself as, quote unquote, experiencing itself as separate from the one, aware of itself as all that is, and therefore that is what consciousness is. The ability of awareness, the ability of consciousness to recognize itself as different from an other, a reflection. So a reflection is created within the one, and that is what creates consciousness. Self-awareness is what it is. But you can't have self-awareness unless you're aware that there's something other than the self.
Thank you.
Does that help you?
That helps. I don't have another question. I'm good.
Yes?
You answered both. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. How efficient of us.
Hi.
Hi.
I like your shirt.
You like the channel shirt?
Yes.
All right.
Keeping the formula in mind and being in a world full of tangible and intangible distractions, how or what recommendations to increase the focus or self-awareness and minimize the distractions?
When you follow the formula by acting on your passion, there is no distraction because you would not really rather be doing anything else. So discipline of focus comes with truly acting on what you're really passionate about. Understand what passion is. Passion is the message from your soul saying, this is who you are. Act on this next. And if you understand that and are truly involved in it, engaged in it, then nothing else is as important, nothing else matters. The discipline and the focus comes naturally because nothing else makes sense.
Thank you.
Does that help you?
Indeed.
All right. And?
My follow-up question is, using discernment when being of service to other people, how do you keep the heart strong but the boundary, or the heart soft but the boundaries strong?
Well, again, you recognize what is and isn't vibrationally appropriate for who you prefer to be and what you prefer to experience. It's all right to set those boundaries. It's all right to receive and deserve the respect that those boundaries are kept if you feel uncomfortable beyond a certain point. At the same time, always be in touch with your own belief systems about why you have the boundaries that you have. Some of them sometimes can be softened, sometimes some of them can be strengthened. You have to take care of yourself in order to help others. So always make sure that you are taking care and respecting yourself so that you have the ability to be of assistance and service to others as well. That's perfectly fine. Does that help you?
Yes, it sure does.
All right, you're welcome.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
My first question is, was there a specific point in what we call time or history where humans began to be consumed by greed? And if so, does that mean that we're a self-destructive species?
No.
Okay.
There have been many times throughout the idea of what you call your history where many human civilizations have become balanced or unbalanced in certain ways. Again, we understand, I'll just put it in your language, Earth is a challenging school. And you've forgotten who you are many times. The idea is you can get caught up in that forgetfulness. You can learn things that are not necessarily representative of who you really are, that you think are who you're supposed to be, and that can lead you down roads that will allow you to think that you have to control everything, which is what greed, in a sense, is all about. Because control is not power. Many people have been taught to think that control is power, but it's not. It's just control. But the idea is that control, that kind of control, comes from a fear that you're out of control. And that's what starts that ball rolling. You feel out of control. And so all of these side effects start happening when you tighten your grip to gain control, and then you can hold on to nothing.
Okay. Follow-up, is that seemingly need for control that you experience here, or that we experience here on Earth, is that what makes humans or humanity unique as a species? Or?
Oh, no. There are certainly other civilizations that are going through some similar challenges. Now, Earth in some ways is, well, I'll just put it this way, one of the most challenging. But that means that's how strong your soul is. Remember, you're not a kindergarten class, you're a master graduating class. You knew what you were doing when you chose to come to Earth because you knew you could handle it.
Okay.
Does that help you?
Yes.
All right.
And my dad says hi.
Hi.
Hi, Bashar. How you doing?
I am doing well. How are you doing?
Good. I'm doing great.
Oh, all right.
So my first question would be, you and Robert Monroe spoke about one individual on the planet who is in excess of 1,000 years old.
Yes.
And I've been working with telling the energy of creation consciousness what I wanted to do. And so I was wondering, is that sort of direction, that direct direction to consciousness, is that utilized in extending the health of the body, extending lifespan?
Well, when you live more truly in the now, time does not affect you as much, and you appear to live longer.
Okay. And the second question would be, once upon a lifetime, I don't know when, I came from somewhere, and I came here,
Yes.
and I couldn't get back. And so I was wondering, where was it that I came from?
Well, you came from spirit, like everyone.
Okay.
You will, I guarantee you, go back.
But it was a planet. It was
No.
Okay.
Understand, you are all connected to many different extraterrestrial and extradimensional sources.
Okay.
When you start to expand your consciousness to include an awareness of that connection, a lot of times humans interpret that as, well, that's where I came from.
Yeah.
But that's a linear perspective of the connection.
Okay.
You come from spirit, you come from everywhere and nowhere, and in each life that you choose to experience, you make different connections.
Okay.
So in one life, you may have, quote unquote, a connection to one place. In another, you may have a connection to a different place. So, but the common place is you come from spirit.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Remember, time is your illusion, and all things exist at the same time. So if all things exist simultaneously, how can you have come from any specific place?
Yeah, I was just wondering about that lifestyle.
Yes, but you're looking at the idea of something that is relevant for the path you laid out and the connections you made that will help you on that path.
Okay.
That's what you're looking at.
Okay.
Does that help you?
It does.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
You are very welcome.
Thank you for everything that you are doing for the collective in this time. We do appreciate you.
Our deep appreciation and gratitude to you as well.
My question for you today is, as a channel and a conduit that is providing and generating energy that's like of a battery to assist others in clearing their blueprints or DNA to create new programming and to shift their and our timelines in a multi-dimensional way.
Yes.
How can we do this as channels to show humanity that we are here to assist and how this will impact the evolution?
You do what you do. You do what you're passionate about, knowing that the vibration you give off by doing so will be picked up by certain individuals for whom that vibration is correct at this moment. Remember, it's a type of healing by giving off that frequency. And as a healer, all healing is not done directly. You give off the vibration that represents the balanced state, the healed state, but it's up to other individuals to match that frequency in order to heal themselves. So what they choose to do with what you're giving off is none of your business, because you don't know their life path. You may, in certain circumstances, expose them to that vibration, and they may or may not understand the potential of matching that frequency that could be of help to them, but they may understand it someday. At least you've given them the option by being yourself as best you can and being a living example of what they could choose for themselves, but you are free from having to insist that they do, because you don't know their life path. Does that help you?
Yes, it does.
And?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anything else? Anything else?
Yes. I would like to know if you would like to ask me a question.
Nope.
Hello, Holy One.
And good day to you.
I'm very grateful for your service. And
We
your
thank you.
friendship.
We thank you, our passion and our pleasure and our deep appreciation.
This is one of my best birthday presents, I would like to say.
Happy birthday.
And happy birthday to you. And my question is, I'd like to start, my passions seem to be conflicting.
Not possible. Otherwise, you're not talking about passion.
My passion in the past and is still now my physical family, to keep them close and take care of them as best I can. But
Yes.
my ascension is drawing me more away from them.
I understand they may not necessarily understand the vibrations that you are changing into. But again, you have to have the unconditional love to know that even in a family, not everyone may agree. And therefore, if you have to, in some way, shape, or form, move ahead, move on, that may give them the opportunity to understand the consequences of the choices they're making, so that if they wish to maintain that relationship, they would then have to choose to change to match your frequency. At the same time, you can always examine yourself to make sure you're really following your passion, because when we talk about acting on your passion, we talk about all the components of it. Not only what it is you're passionate about, but why you're passionate about that, how you're passionate about that, with whom you're passionate about that. The way in which you do it has to be done just as passionately as the thing itself. So maybe in your imagination, you're not yet finding a way in which they can be included in your passion. Even if you are not physically present with them all the time, there may be things you could do that will honor what it is they have chosen to be in terms of being in your life as you have chosen to be in theirs. So you have to look at both sides and understand whether or not you are assuming that you have to run ahead of them, when in fact you may actually need to sort of sit still for a moment and give them an opportunity to catch up. But if they choose not to catch up, then you can move on knowing that's the most loving thing you can do, by showing them who you really are. Because if you're not being your true self, then they're not in a relationship with the real you anyway.
Thank you. And I guess my second question will lead into that. I'm told I have too much energy, too much energy. Is that possible?
Again, the idea is if you are in the flow of your passion and you trust the way your life unfolds, then your energy is exactly what it needs to be. If you are able to act on the things that synchronicity brings you in perfect timing, in an organizational way, and at the end of the day nothing else needs to be done, then you have just exactly the amount of energy that you need. You may be told that you have too much by people who don't have enough.
I love you. Thank you. Thank you.
Our unconditional love to you as well.
Question.
Oh, one moment. What happened to good day and hello?
Hello.
Good day.
Good day. So I wanted to know if you could give
Speak up, speak up.
Could you give us some more information on what we all know of as like what's going to be New Earth, what the money may be like, the housing may be like, the governing body is like something that we can collectively help to co-create?
As we have said, within 5 of your years, you will be publicly introduced to extraterrestrials openly. They will begin to continue to help you as they have been helping you behind the scenes, but now out in front. They will teach you about planetary management. They will teach you about the idea of the balance of nature, and they will teach you the idea of free energy. They will teach you many things that will allow you to create balance and plenty for all humanity as you evolve forward into what we call the 6th hybrid race. So it will be something that will open up the vistas for you so that you can claim your place among the galactic family to which you actually belong. Does that help you?
That does. Thank you.
Anything else?
No, that was it.
All right.
Thank you.
right. You want to come up? Right now? Come on. Sorry about that, Bashar.
Why are you apologizing again?
I'm walking confused. I've been drinking.
Hello.
And to you, good day.
My question is that I've been experiencing being remote viewed for since 2020, and I'm telepathic and psychic, and I remote view them in return. And my question is, how do I get them to leave me alone?
Why do you care? Are you living your life as fully as you can? Hesitation usually means no.
I've been doing a lot better.
All right. But again, why do you care what they see? If you are working on yourself and expanding yourself and improving yourself and getting better and better and better and happier every day, why not let them see it? What is there to hide?
Thank you.
You understand?
Yes.
Maybe they will learn something by remote viewing you.
Maybe they will.
Maybe it'll rub off on them.
And then my second question is that I also communicate with extraterrestrials. I have.
You mean like right now?
Yes, that is what I meant.
All right.
I started channeling extraterrestrials when I was about 18, and
Yes.
I'm 31 now.
All right.
I receive a lot of different extraterrestrial entities.
Yes.
From different races.
Yes.
And my question is there, I'm so nervous. Is there, they give me assignments of things that they want me to carry out, and sometimes they're in alignment to my passion, and sometimes they deviate from my passion.
That's all right.
So-
you can say, not right now, thank you.
Okay.
It's up to you. You understand that. Your life is up to you. And sometimes you may be tested to see if you're willing to follow your passion. You can say, no, thank you.
Okay.
Now, later on, you may change your mind, and that's okay. You get to decide what is correct for you. That can sometimes be part of the test.
Understood.
Does that help you?
Yes, it does.
Are you feeling a little bit more relaxed?
Yes, I am.
Take a deep breath and let it out. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bashar.
You are welcome.
Bashar, I have another PSA I have to announce.
Oh, all right.
All right, everybody. We're going to pick 9 more people because we're going into OT. If that's okay. Is that okay, Bashar? He doesn't understand.
It's not overtime.
No, it's not. That was my joke. It's not overtime.
It is
Bashar.
not OT, it is ET.
Yes, yes. And also, after we're done tonight, I want to announce to everybody out here, Daryl's new book on Bashar is available. And we're going to line up inside this room along this wall and exit out that door where they will be for sale. Are you guys cool with that? I mean, are you guys cool with that? Yeah. Okay. So, Bashar, really quick, while we're getting stuff done here and tightened up, I wanted to ask you, we do this thing here once a year on planet Earth. It's called the Bowl of Super. Did you watch it today?
No, thank you.
Do you guys have things like that?
We have activities that you might recognize as sports, but they're not competitive. They're cooperative.
Well, do you have winners?
No,
Or is
they're
it
not
like here on
competitive.
Earth where everybody gets first place trophies?
It's more about each individual competing with themselves to improve themselves. And everyone on the team helping everyone else do that. So that all improve together. If you want to say that everyone's a winner, yes. But it's not the idea of the hollow version of it that sometimes is experienced on your planet.
Now, another quick question, if I can, while we're tightening. I think this is something that's on everybody's mind. On this planet, you're friggin' hilarious. We love you. You make us do this thing called laugh. Are you funny to your friends?
We all laugh Quite often, especially when we're watching all of you.
Bashar, I got to tell you, I've got nothing right now. That was pretty good.
Well, that's all right because you've had your 2 questions.
I can go 3.
Maybe and maybe not.
Okay, I'm going to give it a try.
All right.
I'm going to give it a try. Why is it that so many of us don't understand consciousness? If I ask a physicist, a scientist about it, they are in denial and they don't want to go there and insist it is chemistry. You talk to somebody else and it exists everywhere outside of the body. Please help me understand and tell me, what is consciousness?
We already have given you the definition that consciousness is self-awareness, when consciousness understands itself as opposed to something it considers to be an other.
So you want me to tell a physicist or a scientist that they are wrong?
No, never. The idea is they are at the limit of their understanding for now, and within the next 20 to 30 years, consciousness will actually be involved in many of the equations that your cutting-edge quantum physicists are exploring.
Can I quote you on this?
No.
Are we good? Are we good? Okay, Bashar, thank you so much.
You are so welcome.
Hi, Bashar.
And a you good day.
So since we're at the Conscious Life Expo, there's a lot of channels and psychics, and I feel like I'm a junkie who goes to a lot of them. And they're all.
Where are your track marks?
Well,
on my soul.
So I have asked the same question, and they're pretty credible, but all of them had different answers.
Yes, there are many different perspectives.
And yeah, I'm wondering why and how do I get answers to those questions then?
Again, the idea is that there are different people with different beliefs, different approaches to things, different ways that they absorb information. And so sometimes, even though there may be the same core reality within something, it may be delivered in a variety of different ways so that different people can understand and absorb it according to their belief systems and their upbringing. So you may, in some ways, be getting a similar answer all the time, but in a different language, so to speak. Now, what is your understanding of the primary question that you ask?
My understanding is totally different than what they're all saying.
What is the question?
It's more about my career and
Your career.
Yeah.
You are talking about the idea of asking fortune tellers?
Psychics, yeah, medium psychics.
And what do they say about your career?
They all had different takes, to be honest.
Such as?
Different timelines.
Such as?
Such as you would go back to corporate, or you would be in the spiritual
All right.
business, or
And what do all the differences tell you?
that I create my own reality.
Thank you. That's the core truth.
Yeah, that's what I know too.
All right.
I know I need to.
And that's why we simply say, what is your passion? Follow your passion, because it's up to you.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
My second.
Or you're not.
Well, my second question is around family. I come from a more traditional background.
In what culture, traditional?
I'm Persian and Indian.
All right, because there are many traditions on earth.
Yes. But how do I come out of the closet as being more spiritual and New Age?
You say, I am more spiritual.
And be accepted, I guess.
Oh, whoa. Now you're asking too much. You want to come out of the closet and be accepted? Why is that so important to you? Why is being accepted by ones who don't believe as you make sense?
Good question.
Oh, thank you. Do you have a good answer?
I guess I shouldn't.
You can decide for yourself whether or not it's important for others who know nothing about what you're experiencing on your life path to decide what's true for you or not. So, again, remember, whether they know it or not, the most loving thing you can do is be honest about who you are so that they're in a relationship with you or not. If they don't want to be, then they'll never want to be. And if you're not being yourself, they're not in a relationship with the real you anyway. So what difference does it make if they decide not to be physically in the relationship with you anymore because they're angry about what you believe to be true? Because you're not in a relationship with them now if you're not being yourself.
True.
I know that's true. That's why I said it.
Thank you so much.
Does that help you?
Absolutely.
All right. Now, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Why is what I just said the thing that made the difference for you?
Yeah, I already knew the answer.
I know you did. So, is you telling yourself that equal to me telling you?
It should be, and it will be.
I'll thank you.
Thank you.
See how simple it is?
It is. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
I have a question. What is my connection with dragons?
Dragons represent ancient wisdom. It's a connection to many different things. It's a connection to an extraterrestrial source that presents itself in your dimension as the idea of an ancient serpent, which also represents the concept of DNA on a very powerful level. Because you are, first and foremost, as a physical being, all of you, DNA. That's what you are as a physical being when you decide to focus yourself into physical reality, and then you build the body around yourself in that sense, within the soul. But the dragon represents the spiral, the power, kundalini. It represents the energy of connection from the earth to heavens and the idea of your self-empowerment. And it is reflected by certain interdimensional beings in an, shall we say, archetypal way through the symbol of the dragon and the serpent, which represents the concept of the power of DNA.
Like a permission slip?
Like a permission slip.
Makes sense.
Yes, I know. Again, that's why I said it.
Second question is of a lucid dream I had.
Yes.
Of it's kind of graphic, so.
Oh, all right. I won't blush.
So I just have published a children's book, and so I asked my guides for an idea of the part 2.
Yes.
And I was shown a child in an all-white room wrapped in almost gauze or saran wrap.
Yes.
And it seemed like it was eating, but that, like it couldn't eat. And what I did was I removed some of the saran wrap from the mouth, and pieces of the face started falling off.
All right.
And what do you see in that image?
The idea is that something is being revealed to you. A truth is being revealed to you, but a little bit at a time. You have to see through the surface layers to something deeper to reach the children in the way that you want to.
That's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. So can be your book.
Thank you.
Good day to you, Bashar.
Good day, good day.
I love you.
Our unconditional love to you as well.
Thank you. I have a question about the witch womb. What would you...
About what?
The witch womb.
Which womb?
Yes.
You mean like which womb did you come through?
That would be a portal, yes.
It's a kind of portal, yes.
I agree.
Would you define your understanding of the term?
Yes. Ancestral trauma that's passed down from us. In a sense, I know everything is happening right here and right now.
Which means, technically speaking, there's no such thing as ancestral trauma. You are creating that as a framework for the challenges you need to face, but it's something you've set up for yourself in order to face the challenges in a particular way. The actual idea of ancestral trauma doesn't exist because everything exists right now. Does that help you at all?
I think that does help a lot.
All right. Anything else, little witchy one?
I'm also a fairy. I do have another question.
Yes.
Pertaining to, am I not close enough? Pertaining to my son.
Yes.
My son is,
Age?
he's 16.
Name?
Marshall.
All right.
I'm gonna get emotional.
That's
So
all right.
I absolutely have this undying love for him.
Yes.
I have, I walk through life the best that I can.
Yes.
Looking at life and
What
from
are
a
you
soul perspective,
What are you
so
concerned about?
how is the best way I can support him? He is challenged, so he's got some disabilities. And so
What can you learn from him?
I'm learning so much from him, and I often say, he is one of my greatest teachers
Yes.
in this life.
Many times, very advanced souls will take upon themselves an incarnation that seems very limited in order to help those around them learn new lessons. So just learn the lessons, thank him unconditionally for the ability to have taken on that limitation. The soul that he is knows that it's temporary, but knows how much good he can do by teaching others around him how to communicate differently. Does that help you?
It does. He also knows he's different, and so
That's all right. He can be proud of the differences if you explain to him what I just explained to you.
Thank you. It does help. Thank you.
All
so
right.
much.
Wow, wow.
Yes, I am different for a good reason.
Yes, you are.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
Thank you. I'm going to take it a different way here and not ask any personal questions about myself. I want to ask about the state of California and the weather and the fake fog and the fires. Could you enlighten us on what you're able to tell us about what we're going through now and
All
why
right.
all of this is happening?
Well, you are going through a crucible. Yes, a crucible of fire. You are learning how to relate to the idea of climate because your climate is changing. And so you have to do things differently. But you have to become part of nature when you rebuild. You have to rebuild differently. You have to adapt. You have to learn to go with the flow. You have to understand that changes are happening and you have to change with them and not do the same old thing all the time that results in the same effect all the time.
Thank you. Is this a result of Mother Nature or were outside forces involved?
Well, you are the outside forces. But the idea of what you call Mother Nature is reflecting to you the result and the consequences of the choices that the quote-unquote outside forces that you are making.
Thank you very much, Bashar. I love you.
Our love to you as well.
Hi.
Good day.
My question for you is earlier today I was in a session with a speaker and she said that extraterrestrial beings are communicating with me and will be communicating with me more consistently.
So she predicted this interaction?
That's what I'm thinking.
I guess that came true.
And that's my question. And since you're the one who's here tonight, are you it? But you just.
I am one of them.
You're one. Okay. Is there anything that I should look for with regarding that, or just be open to it?
Just be open to it. Follow your passion. Remember, following the formula means it's a complete kit. Nothing is left out that's important in your life, but you have to trust the timing. Yes?
Okay.
That doesn't sound convincing.
Well, because you said follow passion, and I didn't consider what she shared something I should be passionate.
No. What I'm saying is, whatever your passion is will lead you into contact and communication when it becomes relevant in perfect timing.
Understood. And then about 6 months ago, I was looking up outside, and the sky was covered with these geometric shapes with gold.
Yes.
They look like what I've seen today, since I'm here at the conference, are flowers of God all across the sky.
Yes, you are looking into the template that represents you breaking into what you typically refer to as the Akashic records.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good day to you, Bashar.
Good day, good day.
So my question is, keeping in mind that we're going to have more and more contact, what is our best response when our first contact happens?
Hi there. Happy to meet you.
Okay.
I am being a little bit facetious, but nevertheless, it can be as simple as that. Generally speaking, the first ET race you will most likely be introduced to are the Pleiadians. So the idea is that they're very much like you. You are related in many ways, genetically speaking, anyway. And therefore, it really won't be that big of a difference, except, of course, for their perspective and their advancement, their reflection, in a sense, as your cousins, your big brothers and sisters, if you wish, because they know a little bit more. They're a little bit more open and aware than humanity is in general, but nevertheless, they absolutely love you, and therefore, you can greet them as a long-lost cousin or a big brother or a big sister.
Okay.
Does that help you?
Did that help you guys? Also, how can I and us raise the vibration of Gaia? Help to assist that.
One more time. Follow the formula. When I say that the formula is a complete kit that leaves absolutely nothing out, we still get the questions, yes, I will follow the formula, but what else is there? Is something else being left out? No.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
I'm so excited to be here right now. Thank you so much.
So are we.
My question is, my grandfather has dementia. He hasn't been doing so well, in and out of the hospital. Why as a soul, did he choose to?
Dementia is a slow process of disconnecting from the physical reality and going back to spirit. But slow in the sense that it gives everyone that is still physical time to adjust and to relate. And slow because there's a process going on as the person experiencing that gets used to the idea of communicating with their soul family on the other side, but may feel they have a little bit of unfinished business to deal with in physical reality too. So they create a timeline that takes a little bit of time as they lose touch with the idea of the perspective of the physical reality and gain more remembrance and insight to themselves as a soul.
That's very beautiful. Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
My second question is, I had a dachshund named Gracie who passed away earlier this year, and I love this dog so much. And
yes.
I'm curious if there's any ways for me to communicate with her.
Well, of course. All you have to do is feel how she made you feel, and she will be there. You have to just be aware that she's there. That's all. You have to know she's there. Now, it doesn't mean she's not off doing other things, because everyone has their own life to live, including animals. But animals come from the angelic realm. It doesn't mean they're angels, but they come from that level with unconditional love. They're always going to be there for you, even in spirit. So when you feel the way she felt when she was physically alive, she will be there. You just have to know that. And when you really know that, you may catch glimpses here and there of her spirit. You may see it in different ways. It may appear as an orb. It may appear as an apparition. It may appear as a shadow out of the corner of your eye. You may suddenly feel her around. You may smell something that reminds you of her. You may synchronistically see something that reminds you of her. All those things can be messages, I am here. Or, I suppose, bark, bark.
Thank you so much, Bashar. I love you.
You are so welcome.
Aveo.
In service to you as well. That's what Aveo is.
Oh.
In service. Aveo. In service.
Hi, Bashar, love you.
Our unconditional love to you as well. Good day.
I wanted to ask a question about this soulmate that I have. So when I met him in 2019, he activated a lot of past life memories.
Sometimes soulmates will do that.
And so I was able to remember that we have a lot of lives together in different planets.
Yes and no, because again, remember, everything exists at once.
Right, that's what I mean, like it's just happening at once.
So you are being put in touch with all the connections that you have together.
Yes, that we have together.
Yes.
And then in this life, we have a lot of similarities, like we're mirroring each other.
Yes.
Including injuries on our bodies.
All right.
So I was just wondering, why does the higher self choose to do like pairs like that?
Well, it's agreements that you made in spirit. You can sometimes, like on earth, work well with other souls and say, hey, let's do this together. Let's have some fun. Let's face this challenge together. You work well with me, I work well with you. It's very similar to what happens in physical reality with friends. Let's work together. We work well together. We communicate well together. Let's do something together.
Oh, okay.
It's not mysterious.
Okay, thank you. Okay, and then my second question is, for the past like 4 years, I've been seeing like a indigo light whenever I'm falling asleep.
Yes.
Or I see a yellow light, and it's like moving in front of my face.
Yes.
And recently I've been seeing a white light that glitters.
All right.
And it's all moving in front of my face. So I'm just wondering, is that, like, what is that?
Sometimes it's your perception that you are moving into a higher dimensional frequency. Sometimes you're actually perceiving members of your soul family or your guides that happen to be there and picking up on them immediately by that variation of energetic color. It can be different things at different times. It just depends.
Oh, okay.
Does that help you?
Yes.
All right. Well,
Thank
pleasant
you.
dreams.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome.
Hang on, Bashar, my man. We got a minute.
Hello.
And to you, good day.
So happy to be here. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome.
I would like to ask something as a greater question, but I have something that kind of burns inside of me a little bit.
All right. Well, let's put the fire out.
Okay, I try to follow my passion all the time, and I guess I say try because
Are you doing your best?
I am, but I've been called the 98% girl. So I do 98%, and then the 2% that really like gets it done is what I kind of drop the ball on.
And is it simply because you can't figure out a way in which to do it that is representative of your passion? Or is there something you're afraid will happen if you do complete it?
I didn't think I was afraid, but that maybe could be. I start things and then I don't finish them, and I go.
What are you afraid will happen if you do finish them? That there'll be nothing left to do? That you'll run out of things to do?
No, there's always something to do. I don't think that's it. I feel
All
like
right.
I have a block of some sort.
A block? Well, again, what are you afraid will happen if you do complete it?
I really don't know.
Yes, you do.
I don't know. I mean,
Well, take an example. Be
Okay.
specific.
um,
What is something that you have done 98% and didn't finish that last 2%?
I started a podcast
All
talking
right.
to people, all different types of people.
Was that fun?
Yes.
Do you still do it?
No.
Why not?
Well, I lost my little chihuahua, and I just got into depression, and then I just stopped, and I didn't get back to it.
So you chose to stop
I did.
because you felt that you lost something?
Yes.
So you are looking at it from the negative perspective instead of understanding that, again, you all choose your exit points, even animals, and that sometimes they do that to lure your consciousness to connect to them in spirit so that you can actually receive from them the energy you need to go to the next level, the next step. So why not honor the Chihuahua by receiving the energy that you need to continue your passion by taking it to the next level, by not looking at it as a loss, but looking at it as now, I have a friend in high places who's going to help me elevate my game.
Yes, thank you.
So can you look at them that way?
Yes.
Will that help you?
Yes.
Thank you. Anything else?
Thank you. I recently met somebody, well...
How uncommon.
And I feel we're definitely here to teach each other things.
All right.
But it's...
But? You mean and?
And I'm in a relationship, and the friendship is sort of doing something that I don't know if I wanted to do.
All right.
But yet I don't want to let go of the friendship.
Well, can you have a clear communication and discussion about what it is that you're actually doing for each other that can help you sort out what it really needs to be without putting assumptions on what you think it's supposed to be because of cultural norms? The idea is never label what the relationship is because of the way you think it arrived. The degree of an attraction is not an indication of what kind of a relationship sociologically it needs to be. It's just there to serve you. So figure out a way with your creative imagination that works for you so that the relationship can serve you.
Thank you.
Does that help you?
Yes, yes.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Will that do then?
Yes, that will do, Bashar. And listen, I want everybody here to show you our appreciation by getting loud and saying, thank you.
Our unconditional love to you all. Please, please enjoy your lives. It's why you're here. Face your challenges with curiosity. You will go through them all and learn the lessons you wanted to learn to expand your soul. It will never end. You will always have another chance. Always. Because of the unconditional love and unconditional nature of all that is, you will always have another chance. So just do your best. Don't be so hard on yourselves. Don't take things so seriously. Enjoy your lives. That's what it's for. We thank you. Aveo. Good day.
Thank you, Bashar. Thank you. Safe travels.
How'd it go?
It was pretty good. It's pretty good.
Did you have a good time?
Are the words frigging amazing allowed?
Sure. Did you have a good time? Yeah? All right. Thank you all very, very much for being here. Thank you.
Everybody stay where you're at because we're going to take a Daryl Anka selfie. You guys down? Daryl, we do this every year, and we're going to wrap this. Was this amazing?
Okay.
That's always the answer. Everybody, get to your feet, throw your arms in the air, and let's make a selfie. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
You're going to kind of have to turn around.
Oh, yeah.
Give it up for Daryl Anka. Yeah, I am right now. Okay, so everybody, before we leave, here it is. We've been talking about it all night. Bashar's been talking about it. We have The Formula by Daryl Anka and about Bashar. Now, we're going to make a line right here where everybody was lined up. See where Matt is? Right there and out this back door. April, hold up your arms. This is where we're going to exit over here. So line up. There you go. And if not, John says you can use the back exit and head out. Okay, thank you so much.